Hello and welcome back to Dukonia, guys. Today we are checking out a few new things. We are on the west side of Thornpike. Starting out today, just giving you guys a little bit of an update. Finally decided to get to work on this area over here. So all these walls that we're looking at right now, they're the untextured ones, they're all new and everything. And we got a cool little design going back here, kind of coming in, and then the area is going to split off into two separate places. We got this little guy over here, which I figured could be a farmhouse back in this little spot. And we have a field up in here. And then over here, I'm not really sure what we want to do, whether we want to be keeping this pond or not. I kind of like the idea of having a pond in here, but obviously getting rid of the sand and a little bit of clay and kind of sprucing it up a little bit, making it look real nice. And so that'd be kind of cool to do, get all that good stuff going on over there. And beyond that, so it's mostly just this area, kind of talking a few more future plans. Definitely going to be bringing this road out past that area. I just hadn't done it quite yet. But over here to the left, we got quite a bit of open free space right up in here. And that's why I kind of made this wall kind of pretty diagonally straight. And so I do want to add something else out here. But you guys will have to let me know what we want to get going out in this little area. We could honestly bring the train down quite a bit and make like a little bit of a fishing area down along the river, kind of like one house right where that egg legged me, egg leg. But yeah, so we could do like one little guy right down there, another one right over here, and then another one like right in here, just three little shacks along the river, and then kind of bring this hill back quite a bit. That'd be a lot of terraforming, but it could be kind of fun to do, add a little bit of variation to good old Thornpike. And it's sitting along the river, so I do want to use the river for it. And most of what we've done so far, if we take a good look right over here, kind of all we've done to the river areas is kind of just made them really lush and everything. Like we got the water mill down here, but for the most part, it's just kind of everything along the river is just kind of flowers and lush environment. So it could be kind of cool to kind of smooth this hill out a bit and make it into something else, you know? Something we could really use, like a little fishing village. Because we don't have that anywhere. But, and then up here, I threw a little sign down because I want to do over this area, because this is another exit that we have for Thornpike, where the road kind of ends here. Obviously, we got to straighten that out. Hello, pig. But we really got to kind of get a guard station going up in here to, just because we're doing all the exits of the region, having guard stations, and this is kind of the border area on this end, or on this road, and it's really, really fortified, formidable station, because we have the river right there, and that goes along that way, so it's just a thin stretch of land, and then we have another river right here. So it really is just this little tiny area that goes through here. So it kind of looks like it really needs some type of guard station. That being said, we can build the fort up in this area. Or not the fort. It's probably going to be more of a small fort, watchtower type thing. And then down in here, we can kind of have it extending out with like a walkway going across the top. And then like a diagonal gate, something or another off in this area. I think that could be pretty cool. And then obviously fill this bit in, and we could have like a second smaller tower over here, which is kind of a flat top area where the walkway going across the top could kind of end to. I hope that kind of makes sense to you guys. If it doesn't, I'm kind of, let's see. Actually, let's kind of just, where is my cobblestone? Where is my cobblestone? There it is. There it is. So, kind of what I'm thinking. So we have our first tower up in this area. And right up in here. So this guy kind of stacks up however high we want it to. And then this area right here, we kind of just bring it diagonally across. Hopefully I don't fall to my death. But so we just bring this area diagonally across like this. And we're out a couple. And so all the way over here. So that would kind of end us right about there. And then we can come down to this area right here, and we would have another tower. Where do we want to be? We want to be right here. Yeah, so that'll actually work with blocking that off, and we could even make a cave entrance in there if we want to use that for mining later on. Just kind of hiding it a little bit or something. But yeah, so that's kind of the general idea of what I'm thinking, guys. So you can kind of see it there. So we have a big tower up there, then a cross thing coming over, and then like we have an entrance kind of right here. Is that, no, that's would want to be, no, that is right. And then 1, 2, 3, and then kind of right here. So we have the gate, which would be kind of across this area. So that's kind of the general idea for it. Let me know what you guys think of the shape of this, if that would be kind of cool, something interesting to do. We kind of bring that up here. But I think sorry if I'm sounding a little sniffly today. I've been pretty stuffed up. I don't know what's going on. So if that's coming through, I'm sorry, guys. I will try and clean up the audio as much as I can. But yeah, so we kind of have something like this. Kind of a cool design, in my opinion. Or not design, but cool shape that we can do for the guard. And I get my diagonal, which I always love. So that's cool. Yeah, so we got that, and I'll just kind of throw this last guy right there. So you get running into the wall. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's okay. It's all okay. And throw all this stuff back in here. And then, so yeah, so we got this. That could be kind of cool. Obviously, we'll bring it down here in the middle, make it a bit thicker. It looks kind of stupid right now. I'm gonna throw a little sign down here. Whip by Whip. Yep, that works. I like it. Ship it. But anyways, so across the area, for those of you guys who caught the live stream on Friday, we got to work on a new build type thing that I think is turning out really well. So you'll start to see it popping up here as we get closer. We don't kill ourselves from flying. And it's pretty interesting. It's very fantasy. And there you can kind of see it jumping up right over there. Yeah, yeah, it looks nice. Oh, now we're running into a wall. And yeah, it's looking pretty nice. So what this is a mage academy. Originally I wanted to build a castle up here. And then that would kind of look weird because it would dwarf the monastery. I do want the monastery to still appear as that giant structure in the region. So we got our good old mage academy that we want going on, because I was thinking of a library. It's like, that's kind of lame. We got the monastery right there. The library would probably be just a part of that. So I want to get some fantasy in here, because we have up to the north, Kurgan is building an orcish settlement. So of course we got this open space that we can do a pretty cool fantasy style thing in here that's kind of protectors of the realm, or protectors of the men against the orcs and whatnot. But yeah, so this is the general idea behind it. On the live stream, we did that tower and planned out the whole area. We'll go to the top of the tower in a sec and figure it out. And then after the live stream, I got bored and started working on this whole area. Oh, sneeze is coming. One sec. I'll be right back. That moment when you think you're going to sneeze and then you just don't sneeze and your nose just bugs you. Oh my god, it's the worst. Anyways, so this right here is kind of what I've been working on. Just the exterior is done so far. And I really like because basically the idea behind this is to make a very, very bleached, kind of bright white towers, white build, white, just very much like that bleached angelic feel almost, but kind of magical. So yeah, so I'm using the yellow and the orange stained clays in the background and acacia logs or acacia stairs just for those textures, and I think it kind of worked out pretty well. We got some more acacia up here, and then the second floor, I really want to keep everything very, very light and interesting. We got this little outdoor area that doesn't have any doors on it yet. These are all fence gates, just because I like that way it kind of rolls up and down instead of just being flat across. And then back here, we're going to be having a second tower. This is going to be a lot bigger than that one. This one's probably going to be a good like 10 plus blocks higher than the highest point of that guy. Just because I want to make it really massive and kind of have the two white bleached towers. Big thing that we need to get working on back here is we got to turn all of this stone stuff either into a darker andesite stone so it stands out against the bright stone and diorite mainly towers that we're doing in this area. So I really got to kind of work on changing this all out to andesite. But I think this lower area here I'm changing into grass just to kind of even it, just to make it nice looking. And then working up the hill, we'll probably work in some andesite and make the mountain a little bit steeper just to make it more interesting. But yeah, so that's kind of the general idea. Then there's a little elytra pad on this tower. Pretty much it's just like a little tiny spin around area that I'm going to see if we can actually fly into it. Because the inside of the tower... Oh, okay. But anyways, yeah, so this is... The inside of the tower is not done besides a ladder coming all the way up. And just cobblestone in place for the floors. But yeah, so this is the general shape of it, guys. If you guys are Warcraft fans, this is very much based off of Dalaran, the Kirin Tor city. The reason behind that, or the reasoning behind that, is I really want to do some dome-shaped roofs with like different things on the top of them. Kind of like just very circular dome-shaped buildings with kind of like in the center, or kind of having towers built off the sides of them. Just because like I felt it would be a lot more interesting to work with, doing more off-center things and just kind of working with that type of stuff, because I realized that's what I really enjoy building, because it's more difficult to do and makes it more interesting for me. Anyways, that being said, we have that little dome area right in there that's going to kind of hit it under the mountain, and then we have another bigger one right here, and then we have the tower up there, and we have that straight building right there that's just kind of leached into this dome area. Yeah, so that's going to be the kind of general idea behind this guy. There's a lot of work to be doing here for sure, and yeah, so I just want to give you guys an update on this, and and then out here, so this is going to be a little front courtyard area. We're gonna just keep killing ourselves. Yeah, so we got this front courtyard area. We're gonna be building a short wall here, probably 3-4 blocks high, and then working with this mountain face kind of thing, and kind of darkening up the stones, making it much more like this, with the granite and the andesite in there, and working on the path to kind of smooth it out a bit more. Definitely got a lot to do in this area, so it's just kind of small baby steps. And all this quartz we have here, in the stream on Friday, we spent about an hour and a half, maybe close to 2, in the nether just farming quartz. And that's pretty much all we got. And you can see here that we have... What? Who did this? Wait. What? What? I don't understand. Is somebody messing with me? Did somebody just put all this in here? Alright, well, I have no idea who put all this stuff in here, but whoever did, thank you. Thank you so much. We actually might be able to finish the build now. This is... that's great. Wow. Alright, well, cool. Whoever did that, thank you so much. I mean, there's a horse over here. What? What's this horse have? Vento? Who's the Vento? That's not my horse. I don't know whose horse that is. Well, cool. I guess we have quartz now, guys. How many blocks is this going to give us? I can't even loot all this at once. Whoever did this, thank you so much. Let's see how much this is going to give us. There's a 1 stack of blocks. The sad thing is, I think this is probably about as much as we got last time, and it did not fill up that hole, or it barely finished the tower. Oh man, whoever did this, thank you so much. How much we get in here? There's 4 stacks. Let's see. Oh man. 5. So we're looking at a little, like 5.5. Yeah, we can't use that 3, sadly. Oh man, I think we can actually finish this stuff now, guys. Oh, I'm so happy. Whoever did that on the server, thank you so much for all the nether quartz. That's gonna be awesome. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna end the video here on a really positive note. I do hope you guys enjoyed this mage tower and kind of the preview of what we got going on over in the west regions of Thornpike. But with that, guys, please leave a like and a comment down below and let me know what you guys are thinking. So, always subscribe if you guys are new. It really means a lot to me. And with that, guys, I will see you all in the next one.